Whether to come here or downtown.
I think here is going to get more rowdy.
Yeah.
Because all the Trump supporters are going to be here, so there might be some crime.
Right. I was downtown yesterday.
We were there, nothing crazy.
It seemed like a setup.
You think?
That's kind of where I like.
You felt it like that?
Because I could never find anything about Trump supporters going downtown.
Right.
And it was one post that somebody showed me from the media that it was questionable even the account. So the fact that it wasn't widespread that they were going down.
Yeah, and there were like 15 of them. It wasn't even anything big. Yeah.
But it sure did upset the Antifa. See what happens. But I saw one of your other reporters out yesterday.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
I was there yesterday too.
You look so different from day to day. And you didn't recognize me, so I thought it was...
Oh, yesterday maybe you saw my friends.
Yes.
Yes, I was there, but I didn't record it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I recorded at night.
Yeah, she had the dark moniker.
Oh, yeah. It was not the worker. It wasn't me.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, we'll be here. Be safe.
Yes. They're after us.
Oh, they are.
It's getting heated. It's definitely getting heated. We'll see how this goes. But, you know, kind of out here standing by, ready. Yeah, these trucks are just circling at this point. See that immediately when somebody shows up, she's got a dump Trump sign made out of a bag. And now mainstream media comes out here. They've not been out here in weeks, but today they're out. It's Susan Harrison, I think her name is, from KTLA.
Believe there's a virus because you're stupid. You are like retard. You're like an ugly clown. If you were educated in this class, wouldn't do nothing. Listen, what do you do for a living? Very hard.
What do you do for a living in your college degree? What do you do for a living?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Answer that. What do you do for a living?
On welfare?
What do you do for a living?
Yeah, she's on welfare. That's what you want.
What do you do for a living? What do you do for your...
Okay? Good farting
So what? So what?
Good wearing pants.
So what?
Good wearing pants.
My brother's in the army.
Farting.
So what? My brother's in the army.
Good wearing pants.
Weren't you here last week with a peace sign?
Stupid. Pardon?
Weren't you here last week with a peace sign? No, you look like somebody else. I'm sorry.
Trump, videotape this.
They've made a second loop around. keep in mind, there's a reason why Al Gore was not our 43rd president or 42nd president, whichever one. So it's not over yet. Even though mainstream media is saying he's won, there is way more to happen and way more to come as the days go.
This election is illegal. We don't live in Venezuela.
People have to wake up.
Iran.
High in the faces, all the people. This idiot that
What is
stole the
educated?
election.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that possible? 74,000 people.
What is projected means?
Yeah.
Since you're so
You
educated.
look like a stupid clown with your stupid mask. Wood wearing pants. Stop farting. Wood wearing pants. Stop farting. Answer that question. Wood wearing pants. Stop farting. So you look like a clown with your stupid mask.
I don't want to show the Mexican people down here.
Trying to understand that
Over
one.
5,000 Mexican people here. You guys never.
Come lost, everybody, get over it!
I find it interesting that you haven't been out here since.
Hold on, I'm
Today.
watching this. I just want to hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alright. I don't want to get hurt. I just don't want it to get hurt. She's pretty upset.
So that's the private security.
Oh, the building. Yeah, they kicked us out here.
That's the covered 6
Yeah.
member who's up there on the parking structure, keeping people off that front lawn property where there's no sidewalk. You see the chain link fences up there. Susan, right?
Hold on, no, I'm not. Let me just do this and then I'll talk to you all
Yeah.
you want. Let me just
Sure.
get through this, but definitely.
They don't even know, guys. They don't even know, baby. Homies for Trump, baby. 4 more years, baby. Oh, man, watch out. Be careful. How is he a narcissist? Okay, hold on. Okay, how is he a narcissist? Hold on, how is he a narcissist?
Don't stand with her. Oh, what are you worried about? Because you're a stupid dude.
Hold on.
What did he say about the
The media is the
What did he say? What did he say?
Why don't the suburban wives, household wives, like, no,
a few guys.
talking about
You heard it from his mouth. No, you didn't. You're a liar. Okay, you took it out of context. You took everything out of context.
educated lady.
You're uneducated.
That's what the media said today.
That don't matter. You have no common sense. Degree don't matter. A degree doesn't give you common sense. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Still don't have a brain. Still don't have a brain.
4 years president didn't come. Listen, all years.
Yeah, you put, what about the people that put Trump down?
Listen.
You don't say nothing, you're a hypocrite also.
Listen.
You're a hypocrite,
4 years
double
President
standard.
Trump did
They
not
already know
talk
that.
to the league.
They already know that.
4 years
They already know that. They don't care.
And you don't care.
You know what? You can't
Because you
Wait a
want
minute.
welfare money. That's all you care. 4 years Middle East is not free for me. 4 years of democracy. It's all wrong. You don't care. You don't care.
You're fired.
You don't care.
We're going to have a new order later on in which, you're going to go and knock this order
Oh, yes,
out.
yes.
So be careful with that. We are not China here. We're going to find, the way how we can denounce this thing. Because China is coming. Definitely.
You can stand and denounce, you just can't have the fight. So you can please go put it back in your car. Okay? Thank you.
No. Today they're right. We used to be there, now we're here. Today is different. It's a new world. We just entered a new world.
That PVC pipe would not hurt anyone. Might sting for a second.
You don't care that 8 years.
That was the complaint of the Beverly Hills Police Department. So Beverly Hills Tower, they do not want people up there. I was curious because I know that's another, like last Sunday. They stopped. They were fine. Yeah. There's a lot of surveillance cameras around here in Beverly Hills. When I woke up this morning, I realized maybe hell had frozen over. Hell being California. We went from 90 degrees yesterday to a high of 53 today. It was a very different day when I woke up this morning, that's for sure. And I feel like Mother Nature is sending us a sign.
Oh, you're so scared. Why are you scared all of a sudden? Trump 2020. Why are you scared? Trump 2020. Why are you scared? Trump 2020. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Yeah, that's what I thought. 4 more years, baby. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
This is Beverly Gardens Park. Everything is covered up as protection from rioters. That's been covered up for about a week now. This is the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica. And this is where Trump supporters have been coming on a weekly basis every Saturday to rally for Trump. And so right now there's still just a handful of Trump supporters that are out here. Mostly just defending themselves against traffic. I've noticed that well, now here they come. The parade of Trump vehicles, Trump trucks, they have not parked. They are still just circling the block as of right now. Why they're not parking and coming out, I don't know. It may just be because it's hard to find parking in Beverly Hills because they've made everything no parking. All the streets are no parking. I'm guessing just for this reason, but you got to give Trump credit. I don't know of any Obama songs, but there's definitely at least one Trump song. Families out. You know, that's a sign for communists. Funny, I don't think a lot of people realize who they're supporting when they carry that orange flag or that orange banner. Yes, it does say Trump Pence out, but it is a fascist communist organization. You can look at their website, refusefascism.com and revcoms.com. Both clearly lay out their communism and what they want for America. But again, the ignorant don't do their research. They think they're just holding a sign that hates Trump and Pence, but yet that's what you get. Not cheaters, winners, she says.
Hey, did you hear Joe Frazier voted? Oh my God, how crazy is that?
Is that a documented fact? Joe Frazier voted?
And Will Smith's father.
What?
And Will Smith's
And
father.
Will Smith's father. Huh?
Yeah, they voted Republican their whole life, and now they're voting Democrat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
If it wasn't fishy enough that dead people were voting, you know, that...
And they said that
You signed the petition to recall the governor, ma'am?
million voted more than the registered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
Somehow I got registered in Michigan, and I don't even live in Michigan. You think that's weird, huh?
Oh, my God, dude.
I heard this morning that...
No comment.
Okay, that's strange. There was an extension that was allowed.
Can you respect what I just asked you?
Sure.
No comment.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm surprised to hear that from a Trump supporter, but... Do you know anything about these? I find it hard to believe they didn't have enough.
There's a caravan coming from the
About the recall Newsom. I saw this morning that they were given an extension to collect more signatures.
Why did the
What does that mean? How does that break
So
down?
he got recalled, so he can't have any executive power.
Right.
And then
So there's some fuckery at the top helping to stifle.
probably true.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I think the next time is to get him out of there. So,
Right. I would imagine that they'd have the votes by, or the signatures by now.
Right.
I find it hard to believe they don't have the votes by now.
I don't get frustrated, so I don't
Yeah.
on my side.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Because I've been doing
I'm
this.
surprised that he wouldn't talk to me about it and try to spread the word, but
People find a way to justify it.
so I tried to talk to the gentleman from the Recall Newsom group, and I was surprised that he would not talk to me. To me, that leads me to believe that tensions are a little high. People are starting to feel what's going on, and I've never had somebody from the Republicans not want to comment or talk to me about their issues. Let's go down here, because I'm curious if they to know if that person knew that that was a communist sign. What's going on? How you doing today? You didn't go down south. Down there, and I'm wondering if it's time to bail on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check if anything's going on down the block. Good luck.
Yeah, take it.
12-20-20. Projection is not winning. We'll celebrate January 20th. Say no to Creepy Joe.
Edison, you could say that about, you know, Biden supporters as well. It's call it what you want. People support their candidate, and within each group, there's people who support their candidate differently. Some are extremists about it. Some are just showing their support. So, you know, at least be honest about it. A lot of stickers for Johnny. Everyone has a right to their opinion, without a doubt. But at least call a spade a spade. And this guy here in this truck supports Joe Biden. And as you can see from the truck, as an off-road enthusiast myself, the first thing that he's going to lose is his ability to take that vehicle off-road under Joe Biden. He doesn't know it yet, but it's the people who support Joe Biden which are taking away public lands from vehicles like that, and have made it more and more impossible to adventure travel and see the country from the backcountry. Daily, I am voicing my opinion right now, yes. Without a doubt. And I'm very open and honest about it. Maybe somebody could help Josh with some evidence of voter fraud, because there's a lot of people who refuse to see it, much like they refuse to see all of the other things that have happened in this country over the last 4 years with Donald Trump and what he's been fighting. And between the surveillance of his campaign by the FBI and there is a helicopter now circling overhead. Not sure why. The crowd is growing, that's for sure. So what they're doing is they're taking away any poles or anything that people are using to hold their flags. And anybody that walks up with a pole, they're immediately this is the first time we've seen this. This was not happening over the last month. Apparently they were more lenient over the last few weeks than they are today. Today they are not allowing anything that goes against their rules. So I'm curious where the pole. What did they tell you to do with the pole?
They told me that I had to get rid of my flagpole.
Right.
Yeah.
Has that happened at all in the last month?
Not to me, man.
No, I haven't seen that happen to anybody.
Yeah.
But today is different for some reason.
Like I was just saying, they can't. They have to cheat with elections. They have to cheat with ordinances. They have to cheat with laws.
Yeah.
These are people who are corrupt pieces of human trash. And I have children. We all have children, and we all have to fight for the unborn children that have not come to this country yet. Yeah. Because they are not blessed with a voice yet. If we don't leave them a voice, if we don't give them a platform of freedom, what are we doing? Why do we work these hours? Pay these taxes for what? So we can listen to these people screaming at us from their car? Give me a break. People are pathetic. Pathetic. Keep it moving.
Are you dancing to stay warm? It's cold today. Did you notice today when you woke up how cold it was and the news on the television? Do you think it had anything to do with that?
I think it's so weird.
I'm like, has hell frozen over? That was my first thought. I'm like, it's California. We go from 91 to 53 in a day.
Trump is not considering, and neither is the supporters. USA, baby, we're going to fight to the very end. The media does not determine the outcome of this election. It is the courts that will decide, baby. 4 more years. 4 more years, snowflakes. 4 more years, snowflakes. The media does not determine the outcome. The media does not legal votes. Legal votes. Continuous control, baby. 4 more years, baby. 4 more years, baby. Good to see you, baby. Baby, baby. I'll see you, Gina. Yeah, baby. You know it. We love Trump. We love Trump. We love Trump.
Go back under the rock.
Trump 2020. We love Trump. We ain't going nowhere, baby. Israel and USA together.
Just for reference, it wasn't until after the election and today that all of this press and media came out. These people have not been here during any of the rallies, anything that's been going on in the last week. They just now show up today. Can I ask you your thoughts on what's going on right here? Okay, I'd love to get somebody that wants to talk about the media and the press that's out here today that hasn't been out here
The media is
in the last month.
I've been out here a couple times.
Yeah,
The media is officially the disinformation arm of the DNC.
right.
Period. The end. They're the enemy of the people. If they believe that this is making any kind of a difference, the media is causing division in this country.
Yeah, you got Susan here, Suna out here from KCAL,
Okay?
CBS.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah,
I turned the TV off months and years ago.
but local network news hasn't been out here covering any of the Trump rallies.
No.
But now today, they've all of a sudden come out.
Well, they also took away our flagpoles, so we can't raise
Right.
raise our
There's been a
voices.
lot of changes today here in Beverly Hills.
That's right.
All right. Thank you. The other thing you'll notice is this fence here has been up along the road far enough back so that if anybody had a flagpole out, it wouldn't get into the line of traffic. So that's changed as well. CP, you're right. You're absolutely right. And Laura, that's why I'm out here. So at least you'll get a proper view of what's going on. I think he was yelling at her because she was driving by giving him the finger. Just like this guy. What are you guys doing? See if he gets run over. He really built that putter, didn't he? Oh man! Drop the flag. Save the American flag right there. I appreciate all of you joining me on this cold, rainy Saturday morning, afternoon here in Beverly Hills. Please hit the like, subscribe, follow buttons for me. You can support me by doing that and help to share the stream out. Allow people to see what's going on.
Back on the Democratic, the corrupt Democrats. Joe Biden is corrupt. The whole system's corrupt. This is not a banana republic. This is America.
That's an old school board right there. That thing's pretty cool.
Just like the president does. We gotta push back. We gotta show them we're not afraid. We're not gonna go nowhere. We're gonna push back.
And then you got the modern version right here.
Joe Biden is corrupt. The whole Democratic Party is corrupt. You know it. You've seen it in the last 4 days. You see what they stole the election from Donald Trump. They stole it from President Trump. They stole the election. They cheated. They swatted. They lied. Biden the same way they treated the president for 4 years.
Just giving you a little bit of overview of the crowd here.
America, we're going to push back. We don't back down. We don't back down. Joe Biden, if you voted for Joe Biden, you voted for a pedophile and a corrupt politician. 47 years he's been running this country to the ground. He's going to do it for another 4 years. Watch. Joe Biden, they're coming for you sooner or later. Watch. Mark my word. The mainstream media have fun today. You voted for a president. You voted for a corrupt.
Hopefully that 46 hat becomes a collector's item in the future.
Come here January 20th. You're all happy right now, but watch in a year from now. You're going to be regretting your vote. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. 46 sucks. 46 is a crook, a criminal. 46 is a crook and a criminal. 46 is a crook and a criminal. That's simple. You voted for a pedophile. That's simple. Voted for corruption. Voted for destroying America. That's simple. You can be happy right now. Wait in a year when your taxes go up. You can't pay for your Range Rover. Yeah. Then I want to see how happy you are.
Thank you.
They stole the election from the president, Trump. They stole it. They stole it from him. You've seen it on TV all night long. 10-year-old can figure it
That's why I
out.
have this plate and likes where it's
He
at.
didn't win fair and square.
I've got the
Biden didn't win fair and square. He cheated. Joe Biden
So that's
cheated.
It's all good.
Joe Biden is a pedophile and is corrupt. Democratic Party is corrupt. That means Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Watch what they give you in 4 years. You did nothing. Joe Biden is corrupt. Democratic Party is corrupt. It's that simple. Wake up. We're going to push back on this. If you voted for Joe Biden, you voted for a pedophile and a crook and a thief.
Antes de este país no dice
Yeah, it's freaking heavy.
They left, but I feel that.
Believe me, I have people that I know Trump. I have a couple of people that know Trump personally, and he's not anything like
So normally this street here and the street over here would be filled with cars, but today, because there's no parking sort of anywhere in the city, I was able to find a structure which I could park in, but for some reason people aren't getting out of their vehicles. they're continuing to travel around the park and kind of doing the vehicle parade. I guess my expectation of the crowd size here is a little lower than I expected. California can't change without a fair election. A lot of people here don't have confidence in California's election system. Based on my experiences, I can understand why. CP, I'd love to hear your thoughts more about LAPD taking a side. From what I saw yesterday, they definitely were cracking down on the protesters. So I'm not sure exactly what you're speaking to, and I'd like to understand more. Show you. Aye. Will you grab one of those for me so I can show my audience? Thank you very much. So this was what was coming out of the woman had in the car just now. Pretty cool. That's pretty badass. Yeah, Jose, I agree. I'd like to be able to move out of California. Unfortunately, I have things that keep me here that don't allow me to do that. But I'm definitely going to make somewhere else my residence soon. But I thought that was going to be Arizona, but apparently Arizona isn't the last free state in America anymore. So we'll have to see where that is. Yeah, that watermark is going to be really interesting. I have this feeling that's an announcement that's coming, and it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. It is cold out here today. Cold for California. I gotta make sure I say that right, because yes, it's not cold for what cold is, but when you're used to 70 plus degree weather and all of a sudden it's 53, boy, you feel it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's a really nice change, but Jose, it was raining this morning. It's kind of been raining all over the city today. You can see how the clouds kind of broke up. It rained overnight. It started raining last night after I ended my feed on the way home. And there was a good bit of puddles and whatnot this morning when I woke up kind of late at 9. But we definitely need the rain here in California. It's been way too dry. We're still in fire season. Fires are out right now. Yep. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it? We can talk about it. Would you like to talk about it?
Talk about what?
Your point. What's your point? Why are we losers?
We lost the election.
What? No. We've lost the election because the news says so? Because your CNN says so? Because you came through a group of people who are losers? All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
You were brave to go through that.
So, this is the bathroom here in the park, y'all. I'm gonna mute the audio and the video and go in the little boys' room real quick while I'm here. So give me a second. I'll be right back with you. Sorry, I realized too what I should have done is just put my WYSIWYG logo up and just muted the sound. Look at this.
Hashtag Supreme Court. Hashtag revote. #recount.
Yeah. Look at this. Ballot Lives Matter. I think these are these are the same guys that had the Biden's laptop matters. Awesome. I love that you came up with a new sign. That's,
are you?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
WYSIWYG TV.
Yeah, a lot of subscribers.
Building really fast.
Oh wow, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's been great. So, a lot of support.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thanks for being out here. Yeah, thanks.
See you guys. So that looks like the end of that group. Do you guys have a hard time parking?
Yeah, up the street here quite a way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're pretty good.
Yeah, no, I was surprised to see the no parking signs. You're also going to notice a change in Beverly Hills PD today.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to allow any flagpoles.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah, somebody passed that along. Yeah, they've been really getting on everybody about that, no matter what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
there's definitely been a change, and I have this feeling they're just prepared for conflict rather than.
You know what they're doing? They're setting everything up like premeditated, and this right here, because we all know it's going to go to recount, a revote, and or Supreme Court like in 02. And guess what? He's going to win it, and you know what's going to happen? It's going to look like he stole it.
Right.
And then it's going to look like he's illegit again.
He's illegitimate again.
Again, right.
You know.
Nice try, Democrats. And Biden or Clinton, they're fucking going to jail. Someone's going to jail.
Were you out here last week?
Yeah, I've
Wasn't
been
it
out here
crazy?
all month.
It was
I've been
crazy.
coming out. Yeah, it's
What's your
and I was
name?
out Sunday too.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Hey,
I have WYSIWYG TV.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know about that yet.
It's been really interesting to watch and
Very cool.
trying to decide whether to come here or head downtown because so much.
Huntington's got one too today. Huntington Beach, right?
I didn't hear about Huntington.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Trump supporters aren't good about posting up what's going on.
Very slow to come around.
Yeah, and so it's like, but listening to the Blue Scanner, I'm hearing all the conflicts that are happening around the city. There's a lot of shit happening.
Oh yeah.
It sounds kind of bad.
Downtown's probably pretty violent right now, huh?
Grand Park, they were breaking in, reopening the Grand Park. They were in Pershing Square, and then there was another group marching. It sounds like LAPD is having a hard time controlling the situation down there.
Very interesting.
So,
Very interesting. Yeah, that's crazy stuff.
so this has been slowly building.
Yeah.
And when I got here an hour ago, there was maybe about 10 people, 20 people, and it's grown to this in an hour.
Yeah.
So most of the cars have been circling,
Right.
and not parking. But
Yeah. We parked way up there in front of
oh really?
Yeah, I'll start passing the word around. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cheaters. Yes, they are. Recuerdan a una gran velocidad que dio la verdad, como la de Nikola Tesla inventó hace mucho tiempo, casi 50.
That's where it was.
You don't care?
kind of feels like the beginning of a civil war, but the one thing I've noticed is Beverly Hills PD is going after the car where they were hanging out. And yeah, they're going to pull them over. So.
You move to Mexico, you'll enjoy it there. Why don't you go back? You'll love it. Go back. Trump's no longer the president. Trump's no longer the president. If he won, why are you so angry?
So when does Trump leave office?
No, why are you still here? Trump's no longer president.
No, wrong.
They seem to think that Trump was no longer in office all of a sudden today. It's amazing what people think. I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut.
If you don't like America, move to Venezuela. Why are you so angry if you won? If you won, how come you're so angry? Why are you guys angry? You support a pedophile?
Hey, BLM, I thought you loved BLM. Ballot lives matter.
Biden just needs to go to prison. He's a child molester.
Well, I will go downtown at some point, and maybe we'll figure that out. But I was waiting to see what was going to happen here first. I figured there was enough people downtown. I wish I could cover everything, but unfortunately, I can't. And I opted to come out here. I am Doug, monitoring what's going on downtown and Culver City, Venice area.
Thank you. Hey, check this one out. Move to Venezuela. Yeah, run into
Yeah, buddy. Let me work on that, Javier. All right, Javier, I added you as a moderator on YouTube. Javier, just remember, this is a free speech zone, and I trust that you'll use your power wisely. And let me know in the comments if you see the hidden comments, because I'd like you to be able to go through and unhide anything that's not actually offensive or, you know, what they flagged. So. want to thank everybody who's tuned in here on YouTube and Facebook. I'm Chris. I'm WYSIWYG TV out here in Beverly Hills on the corner of Cannon Drive and Santa Monica. Just showing you what's going on. If you would please like and subscribe and follow my channels. Make sure you get notifications turned on, because what I will do is end a live stream to go do something else. I won't fill up the time with nonsense, or unless it's nonsense night and we're doing something different, but that way you get notified when I go live, because it's something that I find worthy of seeing, and hope that you get the notifications when they come through. So you also notice that I've added Cash App and Venmo as I was requested by some of the viewers. If you want to help contribute and support me in coming out here, I'm working on making this as big as possible. Also teaming up with PT News to be able to give more extensive coverage. So any support is always appreciated. And I know that there'll be more information to come soon about my work with PT and Steve. Wow, I can't see them all fast enough. They just, wow. It's undercover police there, driving around. They gave a little honk to the news camera that was out in the middle of the street. And we got a new black helicopter up in the air, which is an interesting one I haven't seen before. I have to look up and see who that is. Give me a second. I'm curious, because that's either sorry, I'm just looking up that helicopter. That black helicopter that was circling is owned by Outer Banks Holdings, Camarillo, California. And didn't appear to be a news chopper, but just curious about it, because it was not a helicopter to see up today. I'm guessing Beverly Hills might have their own helicopter out today. Earlier, LAPD was circling. Just back out in the road. We've seen these guys circle by once already.
Snowflake, why you crying, Snowflake?
That's how you count.
Lady Lay. Lady Leah. Thank you so much. She says, thanks for bringing us coverage. You're absolutely welcome. I'm happy to be out here for you. And I appreciate the donation, the super chat. Thank you so much. Helicopter's really low banking. Guy just sitting here blocking traffic now.
Get off the street. Get off the street. Look at all the happy people for a pedophile. You're not for watching the war. Joe Biden is corrupt.
Charles, I agree. The horns drive me nuts too. What do you want to see? Talk to me. Because you've got folks that are behind the fence, which is, you know, there's not many back there. I'm literally surrounded by cars honking for who knows what reason. Yeah, obviously I know what the reason. They're either Trump or Biden, but you can't tell them apart anymore. But
Joe Biden is a criminal
what
and
I
a
will
fraud.
do is I'll turn it down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I lowered the microphone decibels, and we'll see if that just helps take away some of that chatter. But unfortunately, then you lose hearing me a little bit, maybe.
Joe Biden
I can only assume that's Beverly Hills PD that has got that helicopter up, but I'm curious what's going on that he's kind of running low. I don't see a camera mounted on the helicopter, so it's not press.
Oh, there you are, my love. You made it.
Joe Biden is corrupt. The whole system's corrupt.
Here I am. Did you miss me?
Brett Kavanaugh.
You're so ugly. Put your mask up. Put your mask up.
Cheers for Trump. I love it. God bless you.
Pennsylvania wasn't close. It was like 2,000. May I show you a sign?
Absolutely.
What do you think about what's going on today?
People aren't too depressed
Oh,
because
there's more.
they really do believe we were scammed. Hopefully justice will prevail.
That's a pretty fair statement. Like, hopefully justice will be done. Because
I have to wonder about those 200,000
you would think everybody would want that, but what do you think about all these speeches that Joe Biden's been putting out about how, you know, he's everybody's president. We all can come together now, and everything's going to be all right.
Oh my God, they've been even more divisive than Trump. It's total bullshit.
Yeah, it's getting old. What about Trump being quiet? Has that?
Oh, he's doing that on purpose.
Right. So I noticed that right off the bat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? What's he up to? That's what I want to know. What is he up to? Why so quiet?
That's what you do. That's a technique that countries have used in the past that to get somebody. He secretly did all these things like, like certifying, putting that little seal on the ballot, and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's got this whole plan, and part of it is to stay quiet for a couple weeks during this time. Went to play golf this morning.
Right. Trump has never been one to back down, so when he goes quiet, I start to wonder what the plan is. Thank you for helping us. Can you show me your shirt?
Yeah. You know that song, right?
What's that?
You know that song, right?
Yes. Yep, I'm addicted to Trump. There you go. Boy, you couldn't even hear the ambulance coming over all the honking and... Yeah, that's what it's going to take. It's time for people to start speaking up. I went and checked to see if I was registered in Michigan, where I grew up, because I was getting text messages from Democrat pollsters and whatnot, checking to see if I was going to vote. And it wasn't until yesterday, day before, after the election, that I was like, wait a minute, with everything going on, did I vote in Michigan? Because I certainly didn't. And then I found out that I was registered to vote.
Massive fraud. Fraud kills a lot per second. This is 345.
Hey, get out of the street, back in the bike lane. You're a bicyclist.
All right, y'all. So I'm also going live right now on Citizen app, showing the major gatherings across LA. This is Beverly Hills. For those of you watching on Citizen app, you can go to my live feed from my primary camera on WYSIWYG TV, WYSIWYG TV on YouTube. Join us and see what's happening here in high def.
Some guys over here trying to start an instigator. I had a separate.
Where's that?
Or earlier. One guy was just antagonizing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had to prevent. Luckily, I was there. My question is this.
Yeah.
Serious question. Just objectively. Now that these people are, let's say he loses his battle in the courts, right? Trump does, right?
Which is going to be hard because the courts are like
hypothetically. It's not real, obviously. What's going to happen, like what happened to the Sunnis when they lost Saddam, when they knocked over Saddam in Iraq? What's going to happen to the Sunnis? They became ISIS. What's going to happen to this voting bloc right here, this fan base?
It will be a civil war.
Right? You're not thinking about that stuff. That's a fair question to ask any of the Biden or Kamala Harris, right? In the leadership position. Granted, you guys officially, they lose the court, Trump does, and you're in the seat now. What do you do about his whole entire voting bloc? The Sunnis became ISIS.
Clear.
The Sunnis became ISIS.
Yeah.
Saddam got knocked down by us.
It's clear that 67 million people are not going to lay down.
They voted more for a lot. We had more votes in this election than his previous election. As far as Donald Trump is speaking. That's bananas.
And it's like Michigan has their voting machine.
I know there's a fraud going on, right? Don't ask me. I know there's a fraud, right?
Okay, what county are you?
Well, there is a level of voter fraud, agreed?
Okay, so
Absolutely. But Michigan has machines that put the vote that they caught. And that was
Of course, yeah, they're trying to incite us. We're not angry like that. No, I visited the live video.
So they need to go back.
No, Biden got
And it's possible.
Oh, you know what?
You'll never know. So this is Santa Monica Boulevard between Beverly and Cannon Drive, where Trump supporters have gathered. So Beverly Hills Police is now out in the street directing traffic. I imagine they'll start closing the road off at any time. What we've seen in the past is when they close off the road, everybody moves over to the road that's open, which would be South Santa Monica. So we'll see what happens. For those of you watching on Citizen, please come and watch over on WYSIWYG TV. What you see is what you get. WYSIWG TV on YouTube. You can see my whole stream. Crowd has been building here for the last almost 2 hours since I've been out here. A lot of people still driving around in their vehicles with the flags. Beverly Hills has limited parking on the streets, so it's difficult for people to find parking to be able to come to the park here. Beverly Hills PD has been limiting people to flags without poles today for for the first time. As always, I love the chat. It's pretty hard and exciting. Thank y'all for joining me.
This is for you. Thanks for broadcasting, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Dude just dropped me off 20 bucks. Said thanks for broadcasting. That was pretty awesome. I'm not sure who that was, but I appreciate it. It didn't look as though he was watching right now, but that was pretty damn cool. It was a drive-by contribution. I've been really surprised by all of you and how gracious you've all been in supporting my channel that I started just a little over a month ago. Yeah, it's pretty incredible the support you guys have given me through donations and just hanging out and your comments and the thank yous. I appreciate it so much, and I will continue to tell you as often and as much as I can. CP, that was the only one I didn't set up. I just right now have the Cash App and Venmo. Watermarks for Trump. That's cool. That's that'll definitely be an interesting piece of the puzzle, how that works out. Rex Mariner, thank you so much for the super chat. For those of you on Facebook, Rex said, love your content, keep on fighting. The good fight. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it.
Excuse me?
No, baby, you lost. I know it's hard for Republicans to count, but it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Send that asshole back. Don't look at my car. I got kids in the backseat. Like every fucking team. We go back and forth all fucking day. Trump is a cheater. He's a pedophile. No, that's he's a cheater. He's a loser. He has done nothing for this fucking country. You guys are cheaters. And you're only up here because you love it. You lost.
She was concerned about the kids in the backseat of her car. Clearly.
Stand far back. I hope you didn't get me in that. You got me in that?
Just the back of your head.
Okay. I don't want to be this.
No, it's interesting that she said, I got kids in the back of my car.
Yeah, but I'll yell at you. Or kids bring them. Wow,
It's
are all out. And it hasn't even started.
It has not started.
No, it's 3 o'clock.
Well, have you been paying attention to what's going on downtown?
Oh, downtown? No, what's going on downtown?
You reminded me. So,
You see on Citizen.
I don't know if there's any feeds from downtown right now, but I've been listening to the scanner. And
I'm gonna check Citizen right now.
yeah, there's I'm live on Citizen app right now.
You are?
Yeah, because it came up and said crowds gather across LA after election.
I see that here too. Crowd marching near City Hall. Let's see.
Yeah, they're down by City Hall. They're in Pershing Square, and they're in. They were trying to get into Grand Park, which has been shut down. Businesses have already started moving their money offshore. It feels like it's not quite a 50-50 support here as people drive by. I've been trying to kind of mentally keep track of how the support seems to go, and I feel like most of the support is for Trump, but then yet I know a lot of the cars going by have been by more than once. Trying to gauge the atmosphere, it is very split, that is for sure. All right, I'm gonna end. You can see this is me, WYZZywig. You can go to my channel, WYZZywig TV on YouTube, spelled WYSIWYG. And see my complete stream where I'm out here in Beverly Hills. So thanks for watching.
Can you guys stay on the sidewalk for me? Thank you.
Always fun to do simultaneous Citizen app and live stream, YouTube, Facebook. It's always trying to build the channel and The more viewers, the more it gets shared, the more people see what's going on. Keeping the what you see is what you get going.
How are you?
Good, how are you today?
God bless you.
Will not go down without a fight. It's we the people. You want war? You got one!
Yeah, what's up, man?
Ready. Hey, bud.
4 more years. It's we the people. Say no to the CCP government. Say no to government communism. Say no to the democratic tyranny. And the hottest babes are Trump supporters.
You know, you can definitely see that the police are very much at ease. They are not concerned about the Trump supporters. It's a very different feel with the Beverly Hills PD here, and then how you see the LAPD when the Black Bloc kids are around. It's a very different story. They're very much at ease and just hanging out, keeping an eye on everybody. Again, they're making sure that there's no poles or sticks today, which definitely from the last week was not an issue, but today is.
Let's do it 4 more years. 4 more years, Trump. 4 more years.
America first!
Do you love America?
She does.
Do you
She
love
does.
America? You're beautiful.
You better love America. Look at my dad. USA! 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 Stop the steal! 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 USA! Go home! Cheaters! 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 Go home! Yeah! USA!
steal. Stop the steal and cheaters go home. Stop the steal. 4 more years, that's right. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Cheaters go home. Stop the steal. Cheaters go home. If you're a cheater, go home.
That gave me a fucking Sharpie!
Woo! They gave us a fucking Sharpie! Sharpie gate! It's real!
I lost my voice. I know because you're so
Nice friendly reminder from police department. Well, apparently liberals like to be cheated as long as it works in their favor. As Americans, we should stand up to cheating. People don't realize what they're giving up by cheating an election. Only the winning team likes cheating. There's one freedom we should have in America. That should be the people decide elections and no one else. Natalie, just because you refuse to see the facts doesn't make your opinion more right. Hi Lisa, how you doing?
I'm like still hanging in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the results, it's the way everyone is sharing the bullshit.
Yeah.
Sharing the whole Biden one, like don't even, I'm gonna do a speech later. I'm gonna teach all these people how to handle what's going on right now.
Good.
Yeah. There is so much sorcery and we can't buy into it at all. No one should be feeling down, otherwise the other side wins.
You'll be surprised. The crowd is very uplifted.
Really?
Yeah, they're really happy.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been telling me, okay, good.
One thing I've noticed is that, you know, they may have coming by and, you know, but everybody here is really happy.
Really? Okay.
But it's good.
Okay, good. Yeah. I'd rather catch them cheating than win and keep this problem alive, right? So I'm cool with how it's going. I just don't want these people buying into the shit that the media is saying.
I don't think you'll find anybody buying into this
Okay,
shit.
good. Okay, good.
Not here, anyway.
Okay, good. I was in some threads today where I was like, I'm gonna leave this thread if y'all don't like get it together.
It doesn't take much to uplift the supporters here, and they're there.
Okay, good. Thank you for
Just having a little talk with Lisa Simpson. We'll have her on camera in a little bit.
Turn around with the skateboard. If you walk that way, I'm going to come take them away.
So they don't want the boys with the skateboards out in the crowd. So that's based on Antifa tactics. They you know why that is. So you know, kids are harmless, but you know they're taking every precaution today. Clearly. guy here doesn't want to give up his pole. This guy here, he's got on his helmet. He's ready to go. So I do see a few flagpoles out and about. So we'll see how they handle that. They now have riot helmets. Joe Lino, thank you very much for the contribution. I do appreciate it. Joe says, thank you for being a patriot. Thank you, brother. Very kind. Hey, Rod Haraski, if that's what you believe, you're in for a rude awakening coming up soon, buddy. You're gonna see what real lying's all about. Today's been a good example of freedom of the press because all of a sudden, today, for the first time, you get all the networks out here showing what's going on. They haven't been out here when all the Trump rallies have been going on and showing what's talking to the people, but today all of a sudden they have interest because they claim Trump's lost an election.
Hey, Potter.
Flagpole Day here in Beverly Hills.
Democrats are celebrating the falsehood. The votes are not certified. The Democrats are celebrating the falsehood. Fake collusion. The votes are not certified.
Oh, she's wearing a green plastic bag now. There you go. Now you got him going. Here, switch hands. See, help the brother out. Yeah. Team player here, y'all. Undercover Antifa kid. He doesn't want anybody to see him. Cat LA is what he's got on his shirt there. Patriots don't act like that towards the camera, just so you're aware. He's the only one with his head and his face covered. This lady with a dog. Love the puppy. rolling on out of here.
Probably later we go to Mayor's house.
I would imagine there'd be some counter protest at some point. People coming in. I was gonna take a look at my phone and see what I can find.
So I can see it over here. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm confident that either way there's going to be more. The Democrats are going to communism through the Democrat Party. That's what they want, and that's what they're going to get. And before they take a whole lot of Democrats out, they did this to us. I did this to us. I'm not living in communist America. So sorry. And neither are Democrats either, for that matter.
That's right. You're going to see 4 more years of Donald J. Trump. You're looking at voter fraud. I love that you guys came out here. You're so excited. Be excited. Even you guys have to come out. That's right. What do you like about Pedo Joe? Why do you like Why do you guys look like First of all, he only does supermodels and he's
In 2016,
As for the ladies, LAPD helicopter back overhead.
Shut us close.
Is he with us or is he against us?
Who's that?
You.
Me? Always with everybody.
Okay.
Always
Always
with
with
everybody. Hey, you're trying to stay, you know, I was at a BLM Antifa protest yesterday. I'm sure you see hating me over there. KNX 1070 out getting some remote interviews.
Why would you figure I don't know. This guy's funny. Good job. Oh my ears!
Who's elected the president of the United States?
Nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing can stop what's coming. Our presidency to cheaters, pedophiles. Joe Biden takes showers with his daughter. Joe Biden takes showers with his daughter. Nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing can stop what's coming.
Hey, how are you? How are you? How do you feel? Hey, man. How do you feel? We'll see him in court. We'll see him in court. Yeah, man. We're gonna get this back. We're just that.
So the crowd has now grown to almost normal Saturday size.
They gave it to Trump and stole it back.
You are where we go. You whizzing on PT News,
Yes.
right? I love following you. I was
Thank
watching you
you.
last night. I love PT News, ZT. I love all all of that.
Yeet, yeet.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Oh God, now I said Zeet instead of Yeet. But
No,
yeet,
it's-
yeet. I'm glad
I
you're
heard
out here.
yeet, yeet.
Yeah, okay, good.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm glad that you're out here.
Thank you.
But I started following you because of Steve, and because I love his channel. And then I saw you last night, and you had a really good conversation with that man in the beginning at the event when you were just having dialogue.
Yeah.
That was a really good. The guy with the mask.
Oh, the Black Panther.
Yes.
Yeah, so you caught it. That was like part 2 almost of what was going on. But
That
yeah.
was a really good open dialogue.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see that.
I was happy that he was open to that.
I was happy with too. And then you said then the crowd started coming where they didn't want you to talk.
Yeah.
And he goes, "That's okay. I'll let you guys talk." And I was like, "That was good. It was
Yeah,
nice
no,
to see open dialogue."
I was prepared to get shut down, and yeah, no, it was
It was your way that you talked to him, though. You were very open, and I think he felt that.
Yeah.
And you did a great job. So I'm just thrilled to be able to see you.
Thank
and you're
you
doing
very
a
much.
good
It's
job.
nice to, tell me your name.
My name is Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Nice
Okay,
to meet
I'm
you.
Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying hi.
You got it.
They will not steal the president's food. The Lutheran food
More fans stopping by. That's always, I really enjoy meeting everybody.
They think we're stupid. They think we're stupid. They
That's quite a
swear
car.
our presidency.
Trump riding shotgun.
Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing can stop what is coming.
God bless you.
What is coming.
Yeah, you got your time. We're gonna work together. We're gonna work together. We're gonna make them work. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah.
she's gonna ignore and get stopped. Rules are rules today, apparently. I don't think they're gonna let her just keep walking. She was gonna try to get through with the flagpole, but yeah.
What are the difference? What is this? Yeah, great report last night. We watched the whole thing. You did fantastic.
Thank you.
You got, I mean, I don't know if anybody boarded this, but great perspective.
Thank you.
Talked to a lot of people.
They try to keep it real, but
right in there with you. We watched the whole thing.
I appreciate it.
It's good that you did those interviews and you had a lot of talk back.
Yeah, I need to repost them because I think that they were good for people to see.
Absolutely they were. Absolutely. Very good report.
It's okay. It's good. So.
Very good.
How was
There's a party down the street today.
That's all. I don't believe in abortion. Look at Margaret Sanger. They wanted to get rid of the black Americans. They were racist. You can't believe it. Just gotta open up, girl. Open your mind. Don't let them brainwash you. When you get older, believe me, you'll know the truth. Okay? Yeah, we love you. We don't want you to get taken over by the pedophiles. Look at all the Democratic Party. Jeffrey Epstein. Pedophile with Chinese pornography.
Got her vest on. Not sure why. Might just be carrying gear. I don't see
Right next to my home. He's down in Northern Virginia. They got these guys down. CNN sucks! See you in the courts! China sucks! You love it, boy, Biden! You love a pedophile! It's a terrorist organization! Organization. Biden is a pedophile. Hey, it's a terrorist organization.
So I think they've just jumped into the line of Trump
terrorist organization.
Trump paraders, and they keep passing by. Antifa press inside.
Tell the truth! 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 You tell the truth!
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I had to stop this woman from hitting her on the head with a flag. So they can't even be given the opportunity to tell the truth if they're getting thrown out. And that's disappointing. That's Telemundo reporter. I literally had to stop that woman from hitting her on the head.
Just tell her to say the truth.
I can't tell the truth if you don't give them a chance. Helping him out. He's one of the leaders of the group here. He's trying to help out, make sure that they can report and do what they're going to do.
Big news!
Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump. Yo quiero mucho a Trump. Yo me quiero mucho a Trump.
Get the fuck off!
Cuatro más años. Latinos for Trump.
Y'all know this is the one thing I came out to protect. And I don't care which side it is. We all have our opinions about the news, but they have to be given the chance to show the news.
Latinos for Trump! Latinos for Trump! Latinos for
Make
Trump!
sure that they're allowed to do their job, do whatever they're going to do.
For the Latinos and any president next to
We are here. We have this money.
Press can't have an opportunity to change if they're not given the opportunity to change.
You don't do that shit.
Hey, yeah.
We're not black lives matter.
Back up, please. We're
This gentleman here gave one of the best speeches I've heard in a while last week. Very patriotic.
Really assaulting her. You don't do that.
He's not with us. You're a fucking coward. You're a fucking coward.
So he's claiming this guy isn't with what he said not, but I have seen him out here. I know he's been out here in the past.
Let's make a show. I ain't taking no time.
We're gonna watch and see what happens here.
We don't want socialism. We don't want
Saw the officers arrive very quickly. Saw them occurring. His homies for Trump. Apparently the two Latino Trump supporters were not seeing eye to eye on something. Not sure what caused that. May have been across the street.
Except Trump doesn't ask you guys. He has his wife has a paper model.
Learn to read. Learn to read.
Oh, that's too much of it.
As more people show up, it's definitely getting more exciting.
My friend made it. It's pretty, isn't it?
Trying to see if I can find the woman that was hitting the reporter over the head. Want to talk to her. See if she'll talk to me. I don't know if she's still here. And that's why I think they get the respect of the police that are out here. And again, why last week when they called a unlawful assembly, that they didn't throw the Trump supporters out, because they knew that the Trump supporters were not the problem. Sun kind of went back in, cooled everything back down. The sun was getting a little warm there.
Because we're ready for another 4 years coming our way.
Selfishly, it's hard to shoot back towards the sun. Pictures don't look as pretty. I'm just not sure what everybody's doing with them. I've been trying to figure that out. So the officer's explaining to the man that you can't just leave the pole because then you can pick it up again. So they're either making them take them back to cars. I think there's a nice pickup truck right here. Maybe that's where all the poles should go, but that's just one person's opinion. But maybe that's what they're doing. Collecting flagpoles. Being nice about it, you know? What are you gonna do? It has the ability to get out of control very quickly. Should Antifa or any of the BLM groups show up. But Beverly Hills PD is here and ready. They've got the LRAD riot SUV. I have not seen the Bearcat today. The Santa Paula Bearcat has not made an appearance. It may be out and about.
Always cooperate with the blue. I have a cousin that's a sheriff.
What changed today? So that's all groups, new ordinance, no flagpoles today. So that's what the officer is telling me is the reasoning behind that change. Obviously, we figured that out, but to hear it from the police director, we now know for sure.
Latinos for Trump, baby! Latinos for Trump!
Freedom for this country! You bet. Freedom.
How are you today?
Absolutely great, fabulous.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You just getting here?
First time doing this rally. I've done many.
Wow.
But I tell you what, Trump's got to pull this through. He does. He does. Stop taking our election.
There you go. What? Nobody said anything to me, so. Yeah. It's not the size of your pole, but how you use it.
You know why? Because I love to come and find me. I'm tired of it. Right. That's what.
Oh, she's one of the black
Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
Oh, she's good. She's good.
She's not good. She's not good. She believes in all the bullshit. She's not being fair. She won't pull her mask down. She even asked everyone to pull their mask down so we can take a photo of their face, just like they're taking.
How do we know you're not with her?
She's not.
How do we know you're not with her with the MAGA hat? We had a couple of prisoners
There
here.
are people that had Chris who beat Ed's ass last Saturday. It's a bunch of bullshit. Press for who? Press for what?
He sucks.
Wake the fuck up. Hey, what's up, baby? She's passing the message. I'm sorry, what did I hit you with? I hit you with the phone? Yes. Okay, well, I'm very sorry. Did I do it on purpose? It was an accident. You should watch what you're doing. It's an accident. What did I do? Oh, I see. Look there. I'm so sorry.
I like the videos, bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, you got into it last week.
I know, and I just needed to sit up for myself.
I'm curious.
Why for 2 months he was out here acting great?
Love the Laguna Seca shirt, man. That's a Laguna Seca
So that hoopla was about the Antifa press that's here. It's clear that they're not welcome here, but they were showing some sort of issue, and the woman showed her card. But she was part of the group that was giving me a hard time yesterday in that discussion. But people are watching who's here and who's around, as well as what I did earlier. The guy on the bike with the megaphone and the red hoodie. I think everybody's on high alert, just kind of watching who they're around. What I call opaque. Just got your eyes open, where you're surrounding, know what's going on. Yeah, it'd be easier to keep the flags off the ground if they weren't they were on poles, but obviously that's changed today. Surprisingly, though, I find it's only Democrats that really get offended by the flag and how it's used. People are just trying to be patriotic. They mean well. Can't be bitter about tiny little things like that. That's where cancel culture comes from. It's unacceptable.
This is beautiful right here. What's he doing? Yeah.
Antifa, say something.
Come on now, people. This is all about MAGA country.
Antifa, say
This is
something.
about President Trump.
Antifa is exiting.
This is about our president. This is about the people.
If you're a socialist, please go home. If you're a socialist, please take an economics class and come back. There's no place for socialism and communism in America.
If he's an Antifa, he's a weak ass fucking Antifa. Look at him. This guy
I ain't got no fucking strength. Give me a break. If that's Antifa, he's like Joe Biden on steroids.
4 more years.
Look, that's not Antifa. Bring some real men here to the battlefield. We don't want to see no punk.
He has a gun. He has a gun. He has a gun. He has a
Just calm down. It's all love. My friend didn't jump last week because he was calm down. Don't believe the confusion.
Cross the street, Antifa! Get out of here, Antifa! Cross the street!
Your lives matter. Thank you, officers.
Antifa free! Thank you.
Sir, are you okay? Sir? South 2020. Welcome to California.